welcome back to another CG Farming Life video. I just had to drop my trailer off. I needed some work doing on it down the road. I should have filmed it, I forgot. But we're swapping tractors. Tom's taking my case. I'm taking my fast track back from First Cut because he's using this to put third spreader on. So yeah, we're just borrowing each other's. I'm getting one of my tractors back and he's getting mine. So technically, I'm not getting anything out of this deal, but that's life. I'll try and film as much as I can today. Hopefully this is the Thursday video. Hopefully. It's my birthday tomorrow and I'm a bit busy today. I've got something coming for my birthday, so yeah, very exciting. Yeah, so I'm just going to wait for Tom and we're going to get some, what's it called? We're going to get some electric fencing done today. So the stock outside, no one needs to worry about. I'm only going away I'm away Wednesday night, back Thursday late in the day, so I'll be back Friday, so I'm away for 2 days. But everything should be all good. Just gotta make sure no one needs to worry about the cattle outside. So that's my next job. Back in the fast track. Is it dirty? It's not bad. It smells a bit. Maybe from that rubbish. Definitely from that rubbish. Oh, someone's spilt a can everywhere. Nice. Whoever's done that, thank you very much. And not got rid of the rubbish. That'd probably be me from the So, I haven't fed cows yet because they're getting all moved around, they're getting foot bathed. We do that twice a week now, so big into foot bathing now. So yeah, I'll show you how they're getting on. I think they're just one bay down, it's around 8:30, so not too bad. Just seen the lads then, I think I've showed you. They need some more green spray, like antiseptic foot spray, I don't know. Go to the medicine cabinet now, get some. What else was I going to tell you? Yeah, so I need to feed cows. Troughs have been cleaned out. So get the feeder all done. And then you'll probably see me after breakfast. Something like that. And we'll do that electric fencing, move cattle around, make sure cattle are sound before I go home. But not before I go home, before I go away. I need to find a gate. I need to buy one really. So buy the Shoes Harris fencing for the time being. I think I'll have time to go and buy another gate today. Got the good stuff. Drop it off now to the lads. That is my last can. I need to buy some more. I need to buy everything. I'll tell you one thing, my hay fever is killing me. I'm just gonna, I think I've got some hay fever stuff in the fast track. Wow. Mental innit? Bee farmer, feeds grass every day, cuts grass. Struggles with hay fever. It's not mad, but I bet loads of people have it. But yeah, pretty bad with it, me. Here we are. Buzzing. Just gonna go and roll the sheep back so the lads don't have to do that while I'm away as well. So I'll go and do that. Take this hay fever stuff. Don't fancy taking a tablet dry, but that's life. Sorted. Job done. Normally I get the injection, but I can't really be bothered doing it. Right, let's go and roll the sheep back. And yeah, actually, while I'm here, my recent video yesterday, I appreciate all the comments on it, and it's doing very, very well on the views and like algorithm. So yeah, I appreciate that a lot. And yeah, I appreciate all the help. I've got other telehandlers out, telehandlers to go for. Someone said a class. Scorpion telehandler, I've never really seen them. Seen them obviously, but never seen them in the flesh. So yeah, might have a look at one of them. I don't know how much they are or price comparison. But yeah, let's get this sheet rolled back and tidy the front of this clamp up as well while we're at it. Right, let me just do a bit of parkour to climb the clamp now. Tom's got his open. Well, he's been open for a few weeks now, so I have to like proper climb the clamp, not get injured. What I was going to say to you, as you can see I've got my earphone in. I took Bluetooth off, so what was I going to say? So obviously the audio is still decent. Does anyone know any good podcasts? I don't know, I'm struggling at the minute. I have a few that I watch, listen. But yeah, I could do a bit more decent podcasts. Right. It's mental. Tom's been selling some of his silage. I need to sell some of mine. So if anyone wants any, message me on my Instagram. I'll put it down here if I remember. Because he's been selling his and he's only had his clamp open. To be honest, there was probably a bit less grass in it at the front of it, but he's only had his clamp open 2-3 weeks now, maybe 4, and he's literally, I'd say 8 foot away from where I am. But I don't feed a lot of grass. He feeds a lot of grass. So yeah, let's get this sheep roll back and then we'll be breakfast. Can't wait. Bit of brekkie. We're on side. I really need to get some sidewall tyres, but we will do eventually. Big piles on there. Have to move all them. They are easy to handle. The gravel bags literally just slide up, go along, slide across, and then roll over. That's it, roll back. I only roll it back a little bit at a time because it goes off quite quick. So yeah, that's why it's not roll back loads. Yeah, because that grass is a lot drier, goes off quicker. Very annoying, but what can you do? You probably get an overshot of all Tom's beef cows up here. But yeah, that grass goes off relatively quite quickly, so I don't like rolling it back a lot, and I'll just make sure I'm concentrating I don't catch the sheet. That's the idea anyway. Sometimes I have caught it before, hold my hand up once the whole time, but it's one of them. It happens. Right, I'm gonna go and have some breakfast. The calf is still doing well, I think, so yeah, I've got to get Tom to check it as well at some point today for me. But yeah, I'll see you at some point in the rest of the day. So I am back. It is like the afternoon. Yeah, it's the afternoon. So I'm in the telehandler and we are just going to move some feed troughs into another field. Make sure the water is sorted because they need moving, the grass needs eating. So yeah, that is the next job. I've already put a gate there. It's not the best. I've had to tie it with some BT rope, as you can see. Some rope there. Do need to get a proper gate that fits it, but hey, you do you use what you've got to make a solution, and then we'll check on some grass if I get time. Might grab Tom. Tom said he wants to go and have a look, so we will see how the grass is looking, and the maize is popping out the ground, so good news on that front. Right, let's get to the troughs. Don't forget your knife. You can't see me. Probably can't hear me. But weather is very nice. Right, we'll put these on there. Probably only going to get 2 because I've got 2 closest to the farm, but hopefully they don't slide off on the way back to the farm. It is on the... I'm not going on the road, obviously not. Let's get these on. That's them on. Hopefully they don't come off. I will video it if it does. I always say hopefully as well. I've got a hope in life that good things happen. Ow. Right, let's get these where we want them. Call that string. I'm a string man today. You've just probably seen the worst angle of me ever. I'm so sorry. Right, leave that. Just give me anymore. Let's get back. Watch them fall off on the first little bit. Curl them all the way up and they shouldn't come off. We hope. We'll have to drive very steady. Probably could have fit in the bucket these, I reckon. I don't know. Probably not. There probably is. Chat to you now with her. So there probably is enough grass where they are now, but if I've got more grass to give them, I'll give them more grass. Do you know what I mean? I don't like wanting them. I don't want them to eat it down to nothing. So if I can give them grass, I'm giving them grass and just keep moving around. That's why we've got the paddocks and all set up like that. So they'll be going into number 3 paddock. They've had number 2. No, they'll be going into number 1 paddock. They've had 2. They've had 3 and 4. They've had 3 and 4. 3 and 4 for quite a bit. Probably could have probably another half a week or something, probably longer. But I just want to get this grass set up. That's in paddock number 1. So yeah, we kind of try and call it numbers, but it's hard. So we just name it by an object that's nearby. It is working. We are winning. Horses. Look at all them horses. Not falling off yet. Look at all them horse. All them burgers. Shouldn't say that really. Chris is just there mending the water trough, and we're just going to go down and shut some gates off. I was going to, basically, where the pond is, I think I've showed you on a video, there's a bit of a patch about an acre, probably never an acre. So right, always floods, but there's no grass really. It's just put the cattle in there to let them eat it up, basically, to clean it up. But I don't think I'm going to do that because I know I'm away. So I think I'm just going to shut them gates, get another lad on a quad bike, and run them into this field and just leave them in this field. I think that's my plan. Yeah, because I don't really trust an electric fence that much with beef cattle. Yeah, I'm going to try that. Hopefully it works. Hopefully. I've changed my mind, I don't know if you can see, but there's a bit of grass here. That's where it floods, but other than that, there's a bit of grass behind me. There's a bit of grass, so I'm going to electric fence it. Yeah, there's just a bit we don't want them to go down on the other side of the pond, or we'll go down the drive. So I have to put an electric fence there. So I'll be on with that very shortly. I need another person with me to do these gates, but for now, it's going to get done very roughly. Apologies for the wind. So, how this paddock works, I'll show you. How all our paddocks work. Grazing paddocks is we open the gates, open that gate, tie them to. I should really put latches on, fancy latches. And then they just walk through in between paddocks if they need to. Like this little bit here, that little graze. So yeah, we'll get this on. And then we'll move in. There's only around 40-ish animals that are grazing. There is probably enough grass in there, but want them closer to home. Not like they're far, but anyway. I always say let's get this done, but let's get it done. So as you can see, gate there. You can walk through, graze this bit. Big wet spot, but you can graze all this from round the corner, as you can see. And yeah. So, do a bit of explaining because Sophie's granddad asked me to explain more of why we do stuff. Sandy will actually see me mention that then. While there's no wind, I'll tell you. So we decided, so the beef shed is obviously all about finishing cattle, finishing them off, getting fat on them, getting weight on them quickly as possible, and then selling them obviously to the beef shop. Well, not to the shop, to the abattoir. So our idea is now with these stock that are outside, they're just not filled out. They just want to grow a frame, so grow tall, and they want to be on nice grass. It's the cheapest way to feed them. Literally, all this paddocks costs us obviously the initial cost, but obviously it's only a bit of fencing, water, and that's all they need. And as long as there's grass, a bit of fert as well. We fertilise all our grazing ground. And it's kind of the decision we took on. We'll buy some beef, and then as winter comes, they'll be ready to go in the shed. Obviously, we've bought them cheaper because obviously they're a smaller animal. And then they grow out of here, we can check them, we know what they're doing. And then once winter comes around, or if some are already hitting the weight that we want to hit to be in the shed, they will go in the shed earlier. But yeah, we need to do that as well, probably next month, just to see what everything's doing, give them a bit of a weighing session, check them. But yeah, so that is what I'm doing today. That's what the main video is going to be about, probably the main section. It's my birthday tomorrow, so I'll try and edit this out and then book it into post on Thursday. I'm waffling on now, but yeah, so I'm moving grazing cattle around. That is a job. I'll hopefully be able to do it on my own. Hopefully. Right, let's go back to the yard, go to Tom's, pick some electric fencing gear up because I've decided to do it now, just because I want to, and it won't take me long. So yeah, let's see you at Tom's. I might nick a little milk. No, I'm not having a milkshake. I've had a protein shake. Not a chance. Not a chance. Too much milk. Right, see you in a bit. Just at Tom's, not using that, but I'm nicking all his electric fence stakes. They're all nice together. Right, I need about 20-ish. 20, probably 20 is too much. But... Right, let me do this because I can't do it one-handed. Right, I've got a few stakes, hopefully that's enough. Reel can go in there. This bad boy is going in the cab because we do not want to break it. Because they are not cheap. They're not that cheap because, well, I used to own one, but I don't know where it's gone. I think it's in Tom's collection, I don't know. That's the electric fence up, just need to tighten it. And then they can have this bit as well. But they're waiting for me, so I'm glad I'm doing it today. There's the maize. I'm going to check my maize after this. Literally, all them cars were there at that gate waiting for me. And now they've decided to go all the way over there. Very strange. But these ones can come in and then I'll get them some food and they'll get used to the field. Hopefully they don't break that electric fence. Hopefully. It's on, but it needs more, I don't know, it just needs more charge with the sun. Not giving the greatest shock at the minute. Yeah, so what we'll do, we'll open this fence, open this gate, not fence, let it through, feed them some proving, and they'll be happy away. There's a bit of grass in here, like, but keep plenty in front of them, keep them happy. Because them cows missed, well, I think I've showed you, they just decided to do one from a gateway, so I've only got around 10 in to the paddock. So the gardening lads, well, just the lads, they're just doing the gardening on the house. We are just going to go and quickly move the rest of them with a card, with a little bit of a bucket to shake around, and yeah, get them all into that paddock so I know they're all in there, happy away. They can graze it off, give the rest of the paddocks a bit of a rest for hopefully as long as possible until the grass goes. So yeah, there's not a lot of animals stocked on there, so it's nice, easy, start rushing grazing, you know what I mean. We can get away with leaving them for a day if we're busy, but yeah, it's not a big rush to move them around all the time because there's not a hell of a lot of animals in a paddock at one time. So yeah, let's get this quad bike, get into the field, hopefully they follow, hopefully they're trained enough now. That's what we hope for. Hope, that's all you can have in life. But yeah, bit of nuts. Hopefully they come to me and follow me into this paddock, shut the paddock off, bing bang bosh, go and check on some grass and some maize, and that is the end of the video. Sounds like a pretty good deal to me. I forget what I just said I was going to do. I've just twisted my ankle again. I'm so clumsy. I'm literally getting into that gateway. Oh, I need to... Right, I don't know. A little check on the maize. Can you see it? Just shooting up. We are shooting. Look at that. As you can see, the maize in the background. Some Cali I think it's called. I don't really know. Some fertilisers going on this. Tom's booked it. Well, not booked it, ordered it. I might be wrong with the way I pronounced that or said it. But yeah, so we're putting fertiliser on this just to give it a bit of a boost. But as you can see, it is sprouting, rocketing up. So yeah, very, very good. Nice sandy soil, this nice fluffy soil. It wasn't too hard to para-harrow. But yeah, go check some grass now and that'll be the end of the video. So, me and Sophie have actually just been away in Manchester for the night for my birthday, and we're going to a mum's to drop some birthday cake off. So I thought I'd come into one of the fields, which is on the way, and you can just see grass is a bit off. I think people are going to get short this year because it's so hot. It's so dry. I wouldn't say it's hot, but there's no rain. And we don't want this. This is good grass, but we don't want it. We want stuff that's got a bit of fibre in it. But yeah, I'll show you a quick video. There's not a lot there. Should we pull a bit? Should we pull a strand? You would have just actually seen me roll my ankle, and that's why this video's not finished. Don't know, there's not a lot there at all. Really, it's full on, it's thick on, it's not too bad. But yeah, so, don't think we're going to be chopping grass anytime soon. Well, mowing grass. Maybe another couple of weeks. Week or two, 2 weeks, maybe 3. But yeah, it's not that bad. But yeah, that is the end of today's video. Getting it out for you, Thursday. And yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, share. 4,500 subscribers now, which is very exciting. And yeah, rolled my ankle, so you didn't see me finish what I was meant to do with the cattle, so I need to do that tomorrow. But the cattle are fine grazing away, so yeah, I'll probably tile it grazing away and checking on grass. But yeah, I'll show you. The grass is a bit off. Don't want it all to go to head, but just want a bit more on it, a bit more actual crop. But we are selling grass. We've just actually sold our first wagon. Tom has been selling, and now we've just sold our first wagon. So yeah, if you want any grass, comment down below or message me on my Instagram over here. But yeah, see you on the next one. Bye bye.